Hey, it's me! Aha! I know you said it for me. Here is chapter 20 of Takedown. This one's titled Moving Forwards. Hansu punched the numbers into the keyboard at the back of the RFO headquarters and let himself inside, casually strolling down the very clinical-looking hall as he made his way to his friend's office. You said you had some new information? His friend commented as your grey-haired assistant entered the small, dimly lit room. Didn't even say anything yet, Hansu replied dryly. How'd you know it was me? Who else would it be? The friend deadpanned, not even bothering to look over his shoulder at Hansu. Your boss? Dude, I don't even know who my boss is, the friend replied as he turned in his chair and stared at Hansu. I've been down in this dungeon for so long, I don't even know if there's anyone even upstairs anymore. The whole building could be abandoned, I wouldn't even know. That good, huh? Hansu mused with a smirk. The pay is the only thing keeping me here, the friend monotoned. Anyway, your assistant said in a more lively tone, changing the subject quickly. We think we know how to pinpoint Goha. Shoot, the friend replied, relaxing his cheek into his hand as he rested an elbow on the desk, his blue eyes watching Hansu. Apparently, some of the monsters in RFO have been released from their coding, as in they are just doing whatever they please and they aren't sticking to the rules, Hansu said, using air quotation marks around the word rules. Elaborate? The friend coaxed, dubiously rolling his wrist as he waved Hansu on to continue. Now, before I say any more, I swear to you that I have not been on any illicit drugs, Hansu warned. You're filling me with so much confidence right now, the friend replied with a dead sigh. I know, and you're about to feel a lot less confident in a second, Hansu deadpanned. Okay, so there's a pterodactyl named Pants on level 44 that has gone rogue. Rogue Pants? The friend asked. I honestly don't want to repeat what else was said to me because it is utterly bizarre, so if you could kindly check to see if this thing is indeed miscoded, then it would save me a lifetime of embarrassment. Not bad, huh? The friend commented with a smirk as he turned back to the computer screen. What level? 44, Hansu replied as he stepped in behind his friend's chair and peered over his shoulder at the screen. Pterodactyl? The friend asked as he punched something into the computer. Yeah, Hansu replied. There's a few on this level, the friend muttered, but let me do a quick debug sweep to see if anything comes up. Please, Hansu said softly. The friend ran the program and both men waited with bated breath to see what the program would say. Oh, the friend commented when he saw the results. Yeah, there is something wrong. Oh, thank God, Hansu said emphatically. I knew she wasn't smoking crack in-game. Sorry? Oh, never mind, Hansu said quickly. Can you give details on what's happened? Well, now that I know there's an error on this level involving a pterodactyl, I'll look into it. But the coding for each monster is pretty long, so it'll take me a while to get back to you. Hansu hummed. No other faster way? Nah, sorry, friend said blandly. Although, more eyes make faster work, so if you set up an RFO forum that allows players to comment if they come across any strange happenings in-game, that could speed up the process of finding all the rogue creatures. Good thinking, Hansu mused. We are highly suspicious that the AI is somehow involved in the coding changes, so we might be able to find Goha if we find all the rogue creatures. So you think Goha might be amongst them? The friend asked. Yep, Hansu replied. Highly likely. Goha isn't supposed to be a part of RFO, so although they have slot themselves into the game, it'll show up differently on the coding, the friend commented with a head nod. Okay, well I'll go and start this RFO forum. You keep me posted on what you find out with the coding changes and what they've allowed the monsters to do, Hansu said. Sure, boss, the friend replied with a dismissive hand wave as Hansu turned and left the office. Once at home, you went to the kitchen to make yourself some food, then went to your room to listen to some music on your headphones. Your playlist needed some serious updating, but you'd been too scared to plug yourself into the computer for fear of being short-circuited again, and you'd just been listening to the same songs over and over. Who would have some songs they could share with me? You thought as you picked up your phone and opened contacts. You only had 10 contacts in your phone list. Your heart sank. Whoa, you thought as you looked over them. I really am a loner. You scrolled past your parents' name, a few co-workers' names, Hansu's name, and then came to Mirio's name, and your thumb hovered over it. Would he think I was weird for texting him to ask for new songs? You thought as you held your thumb over the text contact button. Finally you clicked it, opening a new message to him. Hi, I know I only just saw you today, but I'm at home and I was wondering... You stopped. Man, that's such a formal text. And weird too. You erased it. Hi Mirio, do you have any song playlists you could share with me? You texted. Better. It should be okay, shouldn't it? You thought as you hesitated on pressing send. Just then a message popped up from him and you quickly clicked on it. Hi Yin, I know I only just saw you today, but I was wondering if you'd like to grab a drink? I can't sleep, he asked, sending a happy face on the end of the text. You smiled when you read it. Seems like he and I are on the same wavelength when it comes to texting, you thought, getting ready to reply him. Yes, sure, he replied happily. Where and what time? I'll come closer to you. Is there a place that you like nearby? He asked politely. Yes, actually, you sent. Nice little bubble tea place down the road. I'll pin drop you the address. Okay, I'll see you there in 20 minutes, he sent back. Okay, you replied, quickly closing the messages and finding the shop location on maps before sending him the pin. Got it, he replied when he had sent him the pin drop. See you soon. You smiled and jumped off the bed, quickly changing into something else before running to the front door and leaving. Oh, how cute. You'll have to stay tuned for the next chapter. It's titled Midnight Flirts, so that could be interesting. See you then.